Everybody,
Hello.
welcome to the premiere of the Stronghold Challenge. I'm your host, Aaron Hayden. Beside me is our marketing manager, Nick Tannehill. Thank you for joining me, Nick.
welcome.
First of all, we're just going to do a quick audio test to make sure that everyone can actually hear us. So bear with us while we awkwardly fumble with audio stuff.
Professionals.
As you can see on the screen here, we have a bunch of your suggestions for what challenge we go up against first for the first ever episode. Oh, hang on, the stream just come on. Yeah, that's good.
Cool. Sounds good.
Okay, so
there's a weird 20-second delay. So I'm speaking to you from the future. It's really strange.
So I'm going to be the one taking on the challenge as probably the guy who's played the most Stronghold in the
Recently,
past.
yeah, I'm just too busy making money for the company.
Yeah. All I do is sit at my desk play Stronghold, guys. Nick is going to be interacting with the chat, so ask him any questions you desire. Obviously, there are some we can't answer. For example, when the Stronghold Next reveal is going to be, we can't answer that at
There
the
will
moment.
be some information on that coming
There
very
will
soon.
be,
Though.
which we'll discuss later on in the stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are certain questions obviously we can't answer at this stage.
Yeah.
But any just general life questions you want to ask us?
I mean,
or legacy stuff.
If you want to ask some Stronghold Next questions, ask away. You know, we've done a pretty good job of responding to people on the Q&As before. So,
yeah.
You know, if we can't answer it, we'll just pass. But yeah, feel free to
Yeah.
pepper the stream with
Maybe I
comments
should.
about
Maybe
Stronghold Next.
I should amend that. Ask all the questions you can, but expect quite a few of them not to be answered because we can't. that is, yeah. So ask away, but yeah, be prepared for us to maybe say no.
But there is information coming very soon.
There is.
Next. Very soon.
So to begin the actual Stronghold Challenge, I'm currently on our YouTube community page where I asked you guys to send me some challenges for what we could go up against in the first ever episode. So we're just going to go through some here, see what looks good. It will be on Stronghold 2 Steam Edition, which you can get right now on Steam. But
I saw someone mentioning the Slave King, but we're not going to play Crusader 2, are we?
No, and also the Slave King is a bitch.
Well, yeah, I think that was just kind of harking back to that stream where
I
think I got wrecked.
I just realised the first thing is we want Stronghold Next. Yep. So we have, that's Stronghold Crusader. Play against 7 Sir Williams. That's pretty good. Stronghold 2. Oh, that's Stronghold again.
Got some comments down here saying
all Olafs.
People didn't know that Russians love Stronghold so much.
Oh yeah, we have
It is one of our most popular countries. Yes,
absolutely. Much love for the Russian community. Speed run the campaign. Look at my chat. Oh, that's a plug. Look at that plug. You cheeky bastard.
Well, our Polish community manager could probably do that because he's got his own.
Yeah. Yes.
He's a pro.
Yeah, Lutel, I think his YouTube
his
is.
handlers.
He's done a very good speed run. But to go through the rest of them, we've got play on the stream, the Siege of the Hammer, Chapter 9 and the missions. That's pretty good. 1v again, we've got another 1v7.
1v7.
I think it's boiling down.
He's
to
good,
1v7.
but he's not that good.
Well, we will try it. I'll probably get destroyed in 15 minutes, so you know, we can try something else after that.
We're probably expecting the stream to last for sort of
45
minutes, right?
yeah, probably about 45 minutes.
Even if you get destroyed straight away, you could maybe try something else instead.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll return to the comments.
Yes,
I'm managing the chat at the moment, so
exactly.
Throw your comments my way.
So I think we've settled on a 1v7.
Yeah, I think that everyone in the chat's just going to agree to that because it sounds like we're going to embarrass ourselves.
Yeah. So let me plug in. Oh, that's really loud. Right, let's get this set up then. Right, is this? Let me check the audio. Is the audio from the? Can you hear Stronghold 2?
Yeah, I can hear the clicking.
That's my mouse there. That's through the mic. 1 second, gang.
It's been a while since we did a stream, so
super professional.
Let's go back to the comments while we're doing this. Got a lot of people just shouting bratwurst. in capital letters. Do you like bratwurst?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
Fan. It's
like the curried sausage.
Yeah, it's the sausage
Yeah.
in the bun.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
had it at the firework thing. Should
Oh,
have
yeah, of
should have
course.
clicked my fingers right in front of the microphone.
Testing.
Um,
You know where else we'll be having bratwurst this year? We might be having bratwurst
where
somewhere this year.
Okay. Let's look. Any map suggestions? Let's take those. Oh jeez, where's the?
Thank you, Lucas. Just said, "Hey, marketing guy, you are very cool." That's
Wait,
it.
which one, Lucas? Which one, huh? Should we get Great Britain? I don't know actually. I can't remember which one of these are Firefly maps and which
Is
ones
there one
are...
called Strong and Stable? Is that like a Brexit meme that we've added into the...
Well, I'm not sure. Fan maps, while I do love them, can sometimes be a bit buggy. So
They can be, yeah. They're kind of sometimes designed as quite unbalanced.
I think maybe we should go for Arena of Kings.
That's good.
Let's go for Arena of Kings.
Good name as well.
Okay, I know the music is working.
I thought it was.
Um,
Yes, we are playing Stronghold 2.
We are playing Stronghold 2.
Steam Edition.
Let me know. I might turn that down actually. I'm going to turn that down a bit. Sorry. There we go.
Now people are shouting Udwin. Udwin is the best. Udwin is fantastic. Excellent channel.
Yeah, he should probably be doing this.
We should get him. We should do a multiplayer game with him at some point.
Okay.
Get him down to the office.
I've randomised players. Oh no, it was 7 Sir Williams, wasn't it? How?
Was it Sir Williams that was suggested?
How do I've got to change. Sir William. Oh, how do you do that? I always forget bloody... No, kick. There we go. Do I have to...
Someone just commenting on the fact that we are already subscribed to Udwin.
Indeed, of course.
we are.
We subscribe to all
Content creators
who, especially if they cover Stronghold. But we're subscribed to a lot
all
of...
all strategy, like Gamer Zach and all those guys.
Okay, there we go.
Quill.
Kick him. We'll get another Sir William. Okay, this is gonna go so bad.
Okay, so I got a strong next question that I can answer. Right.
Okay.
How many people in your company are currently working on the game? So by my count, we have 3 programmers. We have 3 artists, 1 designer, 1 producer, 2 marketing people who are kind of between projects, like Kingdoms and Stronghold Next. So yeah, on the dev side, like people that actually develop the game, 1 producer, 1 designer, 3 artists, 3 programmers. But that could change, as we go close to launch.
Yeah, we've voted.
That's what's currently in the kind of pre-reveal stage at the moment. That's how many people we've got working on it at the moment.
Yeah, I'm just going to take my watch off because I'm serious business now. Right, is everybody ready? More importantly, am I ready?
They seem primed.
Huh?
They seem primed and good to go.
Okay.
Is that the first time you've ever heard that word?
Can I at least give myself...
People are asking to be greeted. So Julian is asking if you'd greet him.
Greetings, Lord Julian.
Nice. And the rival says, "Good evening, my lord." Sorry, I'm just going back to the start of the chat because we missed a couple. Because
Good evening, the rival. How do you do? I'm going to start as a duke. I'm going to give myself advantage because I'm not a masochist. And yeah, we're going to jump on in. Oh god, I'm nervous. Get some apple farms going. You see, I'm already terrible at 1v1s on this game, so I'm not looking forward to a... Uh-oh.
What is your overall strategy for dealing with 7 AIs? Are they all on a team against you or not?
A strategy would be a kind word.
What is your last minute plan?
Basically, with all these starting stone I've got, I'm quickly going to enclose myself behind some walls here. Okay, there we go.
Oh, I just got back to the start of the stream and I've noticed people saying, Hi from Indonesia. Hi from Thailand. Hi from Germany.
Hello
From London.
Okay.
It's not as nice weather as any of those places, unfortunately.
Yeah. Just gonna get my archers up onto the walls. Let's pretend. Okay, wait. Okay, let's go for a mercenary post as well.
So Benji has said he wants the Sir William statue in the background, asking where he can buy one. Unfortunately, that statue was I'm pretty sure it was sort of saved from a warehouse or a factory before they had a big fire. So it's one of the few remaining in the world. I would love to do a video at some point where we go around the globe and try and find the remaining Sir Williams.
Like a CSI.
That'd be amazing. That would be so good. But unfortunately, we can't sell it because it's our quite a nice piece in the office. So and unfortunately, you can't buy them.
What I've done here is I haven't got any. Oh god, I thought I was building woodcut huts, but I built hunters outposts.
Nice.
And now I haven't got any wood inflow. I got stone though. Right, for those of you who have just joined us, this is a 1v7 where I take on 7 Sir Williams.
Feeling brave.
As you can see, this guy's already ahead of me. Here's my castle. This guy's also... I mean, they're all Sir Williams, so they're all going to be ahead of me. I don't know how I'm going.
Are they all in different teams, or are they all
He's already got 2 statues.
on the same team?
They're all on the same team.
Oof.
They're all on the same team.
Rip, Aaron.
Actually, you know what? I'm just going to give myself a... I'm going to say, if I last until 20 past 3, I'm going to be proud of myself.
Okay.
20 past 3.
We need a 10-minute countdown on the screen, I think.
Yeah, we do. So to do this.
Hello from Vietnam. Hello from Ukraine. Hello from Georgia. Hello from Poland. Hello from Pakistan. Ah, lovely. Andy Barry says, "I'll give you 100k for Sir William."
Whoa! To my personal PayPal, sure thing. Okay.
I wonder what the minimum amount would be for
how much do you reckon he's
Simon
worth?
and Eric to. Well, I mean, I don't know. Depends who you ask. Andy Barry clearly feels like he's worth 100 grand. But I wonder how much someone would have to offer. I mean, there's a strong argument we should accept the 100k and just put it into the marketing plan for Stronghold Next.
Yeah, true. By buying another
one, yeah,
of a certain other character or characters.
Did you watch the Ironclad film? Goldcap's asking.
Ironclad?
The one with Paul Giamatti?
I did not, no.
It was pretty good. I saw the trailer.
What was it about?
I think it's kind of like the last stand, of a few nights in a castle.
Oh, I see.
Well, that's the kind of vibe I got from the trailer, like 300, star situation. But I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'll watch anything with Paul Giamatti in it, though.
Are you a big Paul Giamatti fan?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What
You've not seen Sideways?
I've seen that Clive Owen film, Shoot 'Em Up. Did you ever see that?
Okay, that's not really representing. I mean, I quite like that movie, but
have you seen it recently?
Not recently.
When's the
No.
last
I saw it at uni.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I saw it at uni.
I went through the same thing. I was like, I used to love this movie. And I watched it and I was like, oh my god. Yeah.
This is one of the greats.
I don't really know. I need a gatehouse right now.
Yeah, you should definitely watch Sideways. Sideways is...
What's the plot?
He is a failing writer. His mate is a bit of an asshole. Oops, sorry. No one to swear.
I've already said a bunch of swear words.
That's fine. They go to wine country in America as part of his stag do. His mate is completely insufferable. He's obsessed with his ex-wife.
Oh yeah.
It's just really sort of ironic, dark humour.
Okay.
And it's beautifully filmed, and 2D performances are very good. It's like the most Paul Giamatti film I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's super. You know how you have those films where it's kind of made for the actor.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that's just sort of my crime.
But yes, he does also do lots of strange films as well. Like he was in San Andreas, and I watched San Andreas.
I watched Rampage.
And that was a movie. I've watched both of them.
Okay. Cool. So let's bring this back to Stronghold. Right now, I should have all my like services taken care of, although I'm still at -2 popularity, but I'm at 70, so it's okay. I've got my courthouse and everything up safely. The problem is that I'm facing 7 Sir Williams, right? So I want to sort of like get my army up and running. But at the same time, Stronghold 2 is the one game where there's a bunch of services you always have to invest in. So maybe not the best idea. Oh my god. Yeah.
They got a moat going.
It's only a matter of time. I mean, it's a bit of a weird.
Well, how long you got left? You got 7 minutes to survive.
7 minutes. I mean, they don't seem to be attacking. Oh no.
Oh, dear.
But I've got a bunch of axe throwers up here, along with archers. Those are my defense at the moment. But let's get.
Got someone asking, are they going to hear anything about Stronghold Next today?
It depends what questions you ask. You could, providing we can answer such.
There's a strong chance that our next video will have some Stronghold Next information.
Yeah. Would you like to inform the public about what our plans are for our videos over the next few weeks?
So next week we're going to be posting essentially like a Firefly in 2019 update video, which will have sort of I think it's like 5 minutes long, and it's going to have like an overview of all of our plans for the year.
Yeah.
All the projects we'll be working on, video plans, YouTube channel plans, etc. So that will definitely include a nice big chunk of Stronghold Next information.
There we go.
Because we didn't want to go through January without dropping some Stronghold info.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure next week is like the 31st. So there you go.
Yes, exciting video, has lots of cool information in it.
Someone's asking, are internships available at your studio? Yes. So if you just go on the website under the contact us, section, send in your CV. We do internships over the summer. Some are like 1 day, some are a week, and occasionally we have people in for like longer than that on sort of a more sort of professional kind of basis.
Well, both of us started as interns, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
So
that's true. I mean, I remember. I forgot that you did.
So I was so good. It was like, in your mind, a day in, I was already hired. just laugh it off. Right. Now that I've remembered that a market is a thing, I can now buy all the stuff I need. So let's get some military stuff going, which I always forget where they are. So I like the one finger in each pie sort of scenario, where quite a few people tend to go for lots of one or lots of this, but I like to make my castle somewhat realistic. He says as Sir Williams bear down upon him.
As the archers.
I mean, they seem to be pretty chilled out at the moment. They don't seem to want to.
What difficulty have you got set to? Or is it just by the character?
It's just by I believe in Stronghold 2, it's just what characters you choose as the difficulty, which is a pretty smart way.
What difficulty is Sir William? Is that mid range, right?
I think so. Yeah. He must be.
He's not like a walkover, like.
You see, what's happened here is my guards aren't doing their job. My crime's still have I not got any? I haven't got any torture stuff.
Harvey says, it looks like you're getting better at Stronghold.
Thanks, Harvey. I'm indeed, I was going to say somewhat decent, but then I kind of look at my castle right now and I'm just like, nah.
I might just blaze through a few Stronghold questions.
Yeah, take the mic, let's go.
So will Stronghold Next support community mods? Not confirmed at the moment, but we will definitely support Steam Workshop as much as we possibly can, releasing the sort of workshop functionality much earlier than we did with Crusader 2. So that's one question. Am I going to be able to get beta access for Stronghold Next? Again, I've said many times I'd love to do a beta for the game. We're obviously going to be taking the game to lots of shows, so you can come to one of the shows and play it there. But yeah, we're also hoping to make the show demo available in sort of some beta form close to launch. Will Stronghold Next have an honour system? No, but it has other systems in the game which are equally as interesting. When will you reveal the setting? When we do the gameplay reveal. And you'll hear more about that next week in our next video.
Where can I fight? Oh dear.
And that's it. There you go.
There you go. Some Stronghold Next.
Boom!
stuff.
That was like 4 questions.
I've been a complete absolute.
We should have dragged that out to like a 40-minute video instead.
I was a complete idiot, and I forgot you also need an armory to.
Yeah. It's alright. It's the first stream we've done for a while.
Yeah. Right, let's get some march. Okay, so I'm not.
I do like the 3D models they have in the Steam edition. You know, when you like look at sort of bows and other resources and stuff, little things in the corner. It's nice.
Indeed. Right. Okay. I need some more stone for that. These guys. Oh, gotta buy more stone. Thank God I gave myself a bunch of money. Right. Let's get some big old. Oh no, need more. Big old towers going, shall we? 180. What should I get? Should I get a square tower? Or should I get a round tower?
I like the round ones. Are they more expensive? They are, aren't they? A little bit more. Like one of those terrible online quizzes. What type of tower are you? Maybe we should do that as part of our marketing plan.
Yes. I mean, we just do a bunch of memes right now. If you guys haven't seen the Bessie meme, for those of you who have seen it, you know what I mean. But check out our Twitter for the latest and hottest Stronghold memes. Because that's pretty much what we use that for now. Okay.
Maybe at one point the community takes over and starts creating. Well, there have been some good Stronghold memes created by the community.
If you got any memes you think would suit the Stronghold template,
send us your finest memes.
Send us these. This is a collaboration.
Yeah, we're both artists. We're getting lots of bread suggestions.
Oh yeah.
Bread is the sort of... Is it this one? The bread's the kind of cheat resource? Not cheat resource, but the one of the most efficient resource one, I think. Chains.
But I always start with that's my food strategy to begin with, because I feel it never fails. Do the 4 apple farms all around the granary, because these guys constantly, insider developer tip. Because I was totally... Oh, here we go. We've got our first attack.
First siege.
Our first siege. So
well, you've made it to 320. I thought you were going to do that for a second.
Yeah.
Like, what?
So...
Is that like a new youth thing? Like is that like 320 no scope? Like
there's better be
720
okay.
whatever it's called.
Here we go. My archers have begun firing down upon the enemy. I've also recruited some axe thrower.
Oh, he's squatting there.
Oh, that's a bit too close. So I'll take you out of that. We've got catapults coming. Let's all aim for the catapults here.
What should Aaron do?
1 down.
Give us your advice, please.
Don't let them fire. 2 down. Easy. There we go. See? Easy game. So while these guys it looks like we haven't got any attacks coming in from the east.
No, they seem sort of more docile, don't they?
Yeah.
Although the castle's looking pretty good.
Yeah. This is very much, can I survive? I don't think I can siege, unless I want to be here for the next 8 hours. Although it seems that, as it's 7 Sir Williams, hopefully I can just replicate the same attack.
Okay. How many archers you got? I'm getting lots of recommendations for simply having more of them.
Ooh! Ah! A squad is down. A squad is down. Get back up there. Oh god, I haven't, uh-oh.
You want to go
I wasn't concentrating my fire, that's the problem. Push the ladders down, boys. Push the ladders down. There we go. I haven't got my crossbowmen down here, I don't think. Bring these foot soldiers. Oh, they're up. They're upstairs. Is that me?
Yeah, on the stream.
Okay, well, it looks like just 1 Sir William is going to be enough. How they got through?
Did you have it unlocked?
Oh no. Oh no, that's because I've got the top
yeah,
there.
on the top, yeah.
Alright, so, oh no.
You should be alright. You've got enough troops there to maybe take down.
I mean,
this
I was
swordsman.
hoping my walls wouldn't fall under the first siege, but
Oh, you got some.
looks like that
You got
was.
some purple knights coming in the middle.
Yeah, I'm trying to deal with these guys before we begin. Where am I? Uh-oh. Help the Lord! Oh, crossbowman are here. Sugar.
Okay, while he's dying, I'm going to scroll through the chat and answer a few strong questions. All right, there are a few here that I'm just going to have to pass on. But will there be at Stronghold Next more design resources for the castle? Yes, lots of options. Will Stronghold Next have a story-based campaign? Yes.
Oh goodness. Oh, they're all coming now. Look at this. It's like a rainbow.
Ooh, that's lovely.
Let's all just appreciate the nice
R.I.P.
colours.
Aaron.
R.I.P. I made it to 320, so I'm happy. Just gonna get a bunch.
Will I be able to send resources to teammates in Stronghold Next? Yes, I think you will be able to do that.
Just gonna go cinematic now and watch as my castle falls.
Will you guys be adding more units? Yes, we will.
Yep. Brand new units.
And we'll be going into the different types of units, sort of, hopefully quite soon. Definitely check out the Q&A series on our YouTube channel because we do go into that.
Yeah, there are a bunch of details about new units and stuff. Obviously no reveals, but yeah, goes into what we plan.
Will Stronghold Next have a map editor? Yes. And workshop support. It'd be great to have a wide variety of options in game settings. Absolutely agreed.
Oh, they're attacking the east now.
Oh, your other set of walls coming down. Oh, that is a beautiful array of troops.
Look at this. Look at that shot.
That's gorgeous.
That's a lovely
screenshot.
shot. Screenshot. There we
Don't,
go.
it'll probably crash the stream.
Yeah. Everything breaks. Blue screen. Well, we may have lost the battle, but at least
But we haven't lost the war.
But no, I was going to say, but at least it looked very nice. Look at these purple guys up here. Ah, they've taken formation on the
They've
mountainside.
taken to the hills.
They've used my greatest defense against me. Beautiful. Well, it's safe to say we have failed the first Stronghold challenge.
We?
I mean, me, yes. I mean, you
Actually,
can
to be fair, I'm coaching him. So.
You can have a go after this if you'd like.
No, I'm quite enjoying just managing the chat.
Here they come. Oh no, she's running away with her
Has she
child.
got a baby? Oh,
She's
God.
got a baby. Oh no.
At least they're not.
Oh,
At least they're
yeah,
living
humane.
her.
Chivalry
Yeah.
never dies. Chivalry never dies. Apart from this guy, this old man is just
Definitely dies.
And here they go.
I love
The
it when,
Lord just watches.
I love it when there's a peasant who just walks up to one of the soldiers and tries to slap him.
And here at the last stand. Oh, how beautiful is my castle walls finally get. I love how the battering ram gets down the gate as they're killing my lord. It's like, we're
It's
doing
like,
our
don't worry,
part."
guys, we've got the door now.
And there he goes. He's lasting quite long, to be fair.
Yeah, the Lord's pretty hardcore. This is going to be it, right? And zoom out. Oof.
And there we have it. We have failed the first Stronghold challenge. But luckily it took us it was so quick to fail that we can try another challenge.
What should Aaron do?
Yeah, if you've got any suggestions in the chat, post them now. And maybe, again, on Stronghold 2. But for now, we'll go back to the community page and see what else we have. I think there was a campaign one here. Unfortunately, I don't think that my current profile on Stronghold 2 has all the missions unlocked, annoyingly. Which I should probably have fixed, but I will. Along with the speed run, we could, if they've got no suggestions, we could try to do a mission in a certain amount of time.
Okay.
But yes, so that'll be we'll try and speed run one mission See if we can break Marcin or Lutel's record for that particular mission. Well, I think his is Stronghold HD. So, but yeah, any suggestions? I don't know. I've got up to chapter 6 done on this profile. I'll do this one.
Some people are saying go old school, Strong Crusader.
But I haven't.
Next time.
Yeah, I haven't tested that. Yeah, for the next episode of Stronghold Challenge, whenever we choose to do it, I guess, whenever we haven't got another video ready, we'll do some Stronghold Crusader.
Alright, we've got some suggestions coming through now.
Okay.
Play 1v1 with Olaf, Hammer, and Grey.
Okay, now that I've had my practice run,
Yeah.
I believe I can. Okay, hang on. We'll have to. So how many in total? Is that 4 in total?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's pick a 4-player map. Okay. We'll do Acropole. I think Acropole was a map featured on one of our map videos. Actually.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. So who are there? Can you read out the players for me again? So it was Olaf.
It was Olaf, Hammer, and Grey.
Olaf, Hammer. I always get confused.
Yeah.
And
Lord Grey.
That's Grey. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Olaf,
So
Hammer,
Grey.
and Grey. I'm gonna give myself the advantage again. Sorry. So we're gonna start top left. We've only got half an hour left, so let's jump straight into it. Okay. Granary. Go for my classic 4 apples approach or 4 orchards approach. This time I'm gonna nip the bud. What's the phrase? Nip it in the bud. Not nip the bud. Gonna nip that bud. And get my services up before we even do anything. Also get my market up.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'll do a few more questions. Will the new game be as immersive as Stronghold 2 with thieves, feasts, and rat systems? We did promise that Gong wasn't coming back, didn't we?
Just as I put a gong pit down.
So
sadly,
there will be
gong.
There will be lots of new and interesting sim elements. Some returning from previous games, some completely new to the series. And there'll be lots of sim elements that add that kind of flavour that people want, that kind of variety in the sim gameplay. Both visually and in terms of the actual sort of, behind the scenes number crunching game as well. So I would say yes, it will be as immersive as Stronghold 2. Maybe not, featuring exactly the same sim aspects, but some new ones in there for sure.
The evolution.
I just noticed someone said, "Well played, pro," for your last one.
I sense a hint of sarcasm, sir.
Oh, the wit.
How uncouth.
Mad Pharaoh asks, will you be able to choose any team colour in custom maps? Yes. New weapons in Stronghold Next. Definitely new siege equipment. Definitely new units. Yes. If that's what you mean by weapons. Any chance of a follow camera function similar to Civ City Rome, so you can follow one soldier or peasant on their daily routines? That's actually a really nice idea. We are going to be adding new sort of camera options and changes on that sort of front. So yeah, I'll definitely mention it.
Oh, that's an ugly wall. Look at that. I am a medieval architect.
We'll be able to make our own campaigns in Stronghold Next. I'm pretty sure the map editor is going to include some stuff that allows you to create like scenarios. So we definitely want to empower people on like Steam Workshop to be able to upload not just a map, but something a bit fancier with some triggers and stuff like that. So yeah, stay tuned for more on the map editor. But we're definitely going to encourage people to do more than just create sort of maps for the game.
Yeah. Right.
Will buildings in Stronghold Next still be plotted down in an instant, or will it have a construction stage as it's building? I believe the answer is currently classic Stronghold. So currently it's you place it and it's there, but could change. Will there be Fog of War in Stronghold Next? Not to my knowledge. I think that's me answered as many questions as I possibly can. There's one guy just saying, it's nice of you guys to respond to community questions.
Woo! Don't know what that was.
Can you do that every single morning you come into work?
Yeah. Feeling good today, guys. Let's make a game. What does the apothecary do again? I can't remember. Does it just help your disease and stuff?
Yeah. Isn't it like the market for diseases?
Yeah. I always put my apothecary away from all my other buildings because I'm feeling like if all the sick people are going over here, you'd not want them like near your veggie and stuff. I'm pretty sure there's no gameplay application, but you know, just for me as a medieval architect.
I forgot about the little birds. Yeah, you can see the flock of birds flying over there to the left on the screen. It's kind of cool.
Let's zoom in on that action.
It's cool, isn't it?
Oh, where'd it go?
Yeah. It's beautiful.
And the MiGs migrate east. that was my David.
That was your Attenborough
That was
impression.
my David Attenborough, yeah.
And then something like flies down and eats it.
Yeah.
Or you think it's going to die for like 20
there's a bunch
minutes.
of them. This makes me think
It's
there's
something
some
terrible happening in that
there's
direction.
Some kind of earthquake is about to go down here.
Saruman is sending his spies.
Okay, well, I've already got Olaf coming at me, so I'm going to meet him in open battle. Look at him. He thinks he knows what's up. For his lordship. Archers.
What is the map name? Someone was asking.
Acropole.
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 It's on Steam Workshop, right?
It is on the Steam Workshop, yes. And it's one of my favourites because while being a nice symmetrical map where you can ensure that all parties involved have the same chance of dominion over the others, it's also very nice looking and has this great estate in the middle of the map which ensures conflict. But I'm not that confident, so oh god. Wait, where are my troops? Oh, there they are. Oh, thank god. Go. Oh no, my archers are there. Oh, I didn't realise. Oh, we've got some action already. As you get with Olaf, you get some instant action, which I quite like. And
You are all about your instant gratification.
yeah.
This
This
guy's
guy's
chilling.
If they don't see... Oh no! He just walked past him.
He's like, maybe if I'm perfectly still, they won't see me.
Everyone needs wood, right?
Ooh.
Oh. Let's just,
That guy's run on the
just
spot.
go over here. And
Man, what is going on with the birds?
I don't know,
There's a lot of birds.
there's a lot, but let's take care of these glitch guys over here. Oh no, I can't click
Is that
on
an enemy troop?
And that is
Let's
an enemy
go check
troop
that.
which I cannot click on. Let's just ignore that for now.
You put the archers on the edge, you should take them out.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna put. Where is the staircase? There we go.
If you guys have any tips for Aaron's castle, let us know.
I think I'm gonna get some bread going.
And I will bombard him with sarcastic comments. It's basically what I've been doing for the entire stream.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna put all my troops over
Was
here.
that the first attack?
That was indeed the first attack. But
And that was from Olaf, right?
Yeah, I've got my other walls penned off, so I'm gonna position all my troops here. Oh,
Yeah, take him out.
okay, yeah, there you go.
Nice. Put him out of his
Oh,
misery.
this guy's
He
hiding.
was stuck between worlds. Oof. He's on it. Yeah, nice.
He's trying to hide.
He's trying to hide.
You can't hide.
If I stand against the wall, they won't see me.
Yeah. Oh, he's dodging. He's dodging. He's zipping around. Oh no, he's there he goes. Is he gonna take anyone with him? Nope. That's a funny death sound. Cool. So now that is over, let us concentrate again on. Let's get some more industry going. We need stone in abundance. So there we go. Come on.
Sorry.
That is not a
Someone's
good
just
sound.
said, I can't type fast enough to save Aaron.
Please try.
It's good they were British. We can self-deprecate
Yeah.
quite a lot. That's great.
Yeah. It's not about the winning. It's about the entertainment. All right. I'm just gonna delete this because I'm just gonna make another one.
Okay, I'm gonna do another rapid fire lightning response round for some questions.
Yes, I don't put my weight down.
One person simply says, when new Stronghold, I would say tune in next week for an update. Another person says, more possible faction colours in Stronghold Next. There will be lots in the game. Any others I can... What will the launch price be? Haven't confirmed it yet, haven't decided yet, but certainly no more than Crusader 2.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the bloody farms.
Some really good suggestions. I don't know if I missed it, but was a general release date announced for Stronghold Next? Not yet, but tune in next week for more information on the gameplay reveal, which we've been planning for a while, which shouldn't be too long now.
Yeah, we.
Another one is, will Aaron win this game?
No, there's one we can answer.
No, I think you got a decent chance.
That's all I need, Nick. Never tell me the odds, because they're probably not in my favour.
Any historical characters in the future? I think going forward, we're going to do a mix of historical characters, maybe in the more sort of like sim-focused games, and then use our creative license when it comes to the games that are a bit more sort of balanced between the two types.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, a mix of both, I think, going forward.
Indeed. Why can't I need more hobbles. Hobble. How are we doing for popularity? Look at that. How good am I at managing my castle's populace? All these statues. Look at her, she's loving it. Oh, they're both loving it. Showing her baby.
And the kids.
Yeah, baby, he's this guy. What's he doing?
Like, when you grow up, you can be like him.
Up the stairs. I mean the ladder. That's not stairs.
Is that how you get into your flat?
So yeah.
I do love looking at the
so
economy stuff.
I should probably
just zoning out.
Right, let us. We've got some good. Oh, we need to defend this side really. So what am I?
Will there be a battle royale mode? No. We did address that in one of our
mean,
videos. Definitely check out the Stronghold Next playlist if you haven't yet for whatever reason. Loads and loads of information there.
Yeah.
Basically everything we can reveal.
Yeah, it's been in those.
There's a lot. There's
Right.
probably like 80 questions and the Q&As.
Probably more than that.
And then another 40 in the fireside chat.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So like 120, and then there's like 7 in the listicle. So like a good like 125, 150.
We've answered
question
that
answers.
a lot. I challenge you to find another game developer who talks about their game as much as us without actually having revealed it. Right, mass. How many masses should we have?
Did you go to mass as a kid? Were you made to go to mass?
I grew up Irish Catholic
Mm,
and have since
not gone.
denounced.
I also did.
Yeah.
Did you do the what are the 2 stages called?
First communion,
Holy
and,
communion.
Holy communion, and
Confirmation.
confirmation. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did the confirmation. Basically, it was like confirmation was your get out card. It's like, because I don't know. I always felt like
This confirmation is supposed to be. Sorry, this is getting very religious on the stream. Yeah, confirmation is the one where you decide that you want to be part of the church, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Which is pretty. It's pretty cool for them to do that. I mean,
Yeah.
they have 16 years to indoctrinate you, but yeah.
Yeah, I never did it. I've been communed but not confirmed. I'm a heretic. Just burst into flames on the stream.
Okay, we've now got some stable defences going. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have my own personal guard for the king, which is to say, all these guys are going to go up here, along with some crossbowmen.
The King's Guard.
The King's Guard, yes. And they're just going to chill out up here. So in case, while I'm attacking...
Just on the off chance
so
that
it's
you
just
get
on the
sieged.
off- yeah.
You get sieged and...
It couldn't possibly happen. But let's start building up our attacking force. So a bunch of swordsmen. Those are, of course... Oh, we've got an attack going as well.
We've got a general question.
I love.
Well, as in it's the Stronghold related.
Okay.
What's your favourite Stronghold?
Favorite Stronghold is the one we're playing right now because I don't know. I think.
Great.
No. I was going to continue. I was about to say I don't know, but lots of people seem to focus a lot on sort of, especially like Crusader and that, a lot on the gameplay itself, and all the different sort of units and things and how things work, and how sort of certain games are more streamlined than others, and how that can be a positive or a negative, whatever. But myself, I look for atmosphere in a game. Just the way, being in the story world of the game and how that feels.
It's about how you feel right now.
Yeah, exactly. And I am content looking at this medieval castle. So that is why, I just like Stronghold 2 because... And also the music as well. Music is a massive part of why and how I play games. So, yeah, Stronghold 2. I don't know. I just feel at home in Stronghold 2. You know what I mean? What about you, Nick? What's your favourite?
You just reminded me that someone I'll never forget that someone referred to one of our, I think it was the first Crusader 2 trailer, as having a warm bath. In a positive way. As in relaxing and comfy and I don't know. I would probably say on balance Stronghold 2, just because I think it gets a lot of, sim stuff.
Yeah.
It's definitely. I think it nails a lot of the sim stuff, and I think it's it's obviously one of the most fully featured.
Yeah.
Stronghold games as well, with a proper story, sort of.
Oh, bloody hell.
Skirmish mode, extra modes. Some key units as well that really make a Stronghold game, like Ladderman, and really, really good stuff. That.
Indeed. I've actually got a little issue. Are two people attacking me at the same time? Hey.
Harvey's telling you to reposition your archers. I'm guessing for that reason.
Yeah, probably. No, that hasn't got a staircase. Ah!
Well, they come around. Why are they doing that? That's interesting.
We're going to meet them off at the pass. I think we're okay. I think that was just a mere blip. Let's make sure these guys get taken. Oh no, he's going in. Don't mind, please. These are just some bloody hell guys. Useless. I don't know what they're doing.
They look like they're just coming to sell some ladders. Right, mate.
Shoot on sight! Shoot on sight!
You have those signs on your door that says no, please no cold calls.
Or shot by arrow.
Yeah. Edgar's
okay.
saying get a ballista on your tower.
Yeah, true. Yeah, well, I wanted to start focusing on my siege force right now. What we can do is... You see, I don't really know where to... Well, it seems like coming from this side, so we're going to put... what we're going to do... where are this? It's on the castle, isn't it? See, this is... I just forget where everything is.
Okay, I'll do some more questions.
Or is it engineers?
While you are figuring stuff out. Will you go to some game conferences this year? Yes, absolutely. And again, tune in for the video next week to find out more.
Where? How can I place it?
Is the new Stronghold going to be more about defending or fast attack? I'd definitely say that we still have to do a bunch of testing on the game to figure out, what kind of sort of gameplay you're going to get in terms of the RTS side. But we're definitely pushing more onto the sim side. So I would say it's going to be sort of maybe a little bit more towards the sort of defense side than maybe Crusader 2. But there will be plenty of sort of attacking options and plenty of siege options, a bit like in Stronghold 2. But yeah, the sort of maybe the moment gameplay might be a little bit sort of less about fast attack, but it will still be there as a sort of valid strategy for the game.
Yeah. I think I've just screwed up the AI with my weird castle layout because they just keep getting very.
How do we get in?
Yeah, that's the one. Right, so I'm going to deal with these guys. Although these are swordsmen going up against pikemen, so they might just get absolutely destroyed. Where am I? Crossbow.
Will we be able to build on tiles occupied by peasants and troops? Yes, I believe so.
Oh, that is a pet peeve. Of
Yeah.
mine.
Like in general about sort of RTS/sim games.
Yeah. Crossbowman attack.
How is life living within Firefly Studios?
It's hell! Get me out! No, it's super fun.
Got a gun to his back.
Super fun.
It's
chilled
super
out.
fun. A single tear of sweat drops down
Yeah.
your side of your face.
No, I'd say this about Firefly is that there is not one person at Firefly Studios that I do not get on with, and that's a very special thing.
You'd go out for a beer with everyone at Firefly.
Exactamundo.
I do find that though when I talk to like people, you know, friends and stuff like that, and they go, "Wow, people that you work with are like, they're not dicks."
Yeah. Well, I think it's like when you work in a creative industry, it helps a lot because like
You have to get on with people, yeah,
yeah,
because you have to be
and also like
creative.
also like being in a video game studio, there's pretty much one thing you can guarantee that everybody at that studio has in common with you, and that's liking video games.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
and quite a lot of people at our studio.
exactly. Even if your personalities are like polar opposites.
Yeah, you have
you'd
that
be like,
one.
so video games.
Yeah,
And you're
exactly.
like, yeah, video
Yeah,
games.
yeah. But there is what's my speed stuff thing? Okay. But yeah, I'd say that's my number one positive about.
Your one positive.
I said number one. Other than that, you get a ton of creative control. You get a come in at 10:30 at the latest. And yeah.
I think like that's quite common though, like not just in games but in tech in general, people starting late and finishing late because, you know, like we work with people from the US and, you know, within the company and then outside the company, people from the US, etc., etc. Maybe if we, I don't know, worked with more companies in Asia, then we'd probably come in earlier and then finish earlier. But yeah, the whole 9 to 5 thing is kind of outdated.
Yeah.
In 2019.
Now we just have to broach the topic of not doing 5-day weeks. Follow Sweden's footsteps. It's a paradox to because I know in Scandinavia it's a big thing not to do like 5-day or like do less hours certainly.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if like.
Well, there's a lot of research that suggests that the reason you feel it's your whatever it's called, your circadian rhythm. So this your body clock, your internal body clock that's basically governed by daylight and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why you feel tired after lunch isn't because you ate lunch. It's because that's a natural low in your circadian rhythm.
Oh, really?
So that's why like siestas and stuff are actually like quite a good idea because your body's naturally sort of drooping at that point. And then do you ever find that like 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock you suddenly become really productive?
Yeah.
That's because that's what your body naturally does. But
oh, I see.
so it will change eventually.
Very interesting.
Will walls work like in Crusader 2 or like in the old ones? We are redoing the wall system. Preview for next week. I'll talk about that next week. I wouldn't say it's like Crusader 2 or like the old ones. We're definitely taking inspiration from the older games. But yeah, we are reworking the wall system, and it's something I'm quite excited about. So because it's so important for not only how your castle looks, but just, you know, being able to do it quickly and, you know, flexibly and all that kind of stuff. So yes, we are reworking that. I know it doesn't exactly answer your question, but that's because there is another option which is the answer. So yeah, we're reworking the wall system.
Indeed. I'm just going to quickly speed things up a bit here so I can get my troops into position. I'm about to siege Olaf. It's a big moment. I'm a bit scared. And then how are we doing for time? So I will siege Olaf.
Is this going to be the siege
This will
that
be
decides whether
decider.
it's a total failure today? Or...
I'm kind of, as you guys know, Stronghold games take quite a long time. And seeing as we only have an hour to do this stream, I've now set myself the escape of if I siege Olaf, then I have to successfully done one of the Stronghold challenges. But looking at he's got quite a few berserkers, axe throwers and stuff, so it's not a given thing. I've got my...
Sorry, I just read a comment that says, you were talking about working at Firefly, right? And
Yeah.
someone said, I would be scared too if I worked with Ramsay Bolton. Sexually confused, but scared.
Oh man. I don't think have we ever had a Ramsay Bolton comment on the stream? We've
I
had
don't
one.
know. Possibly, yeah. We've done quite a few. A lot of people talking about Cossacks 3. Excellent game. Yes, we have played it. Very, very cool game.
Where are my catapults? There we go. Maceman. Love me a Maceman. A Maceman came travelling.
You're like Harvey's just coming out with all the hot takes.
Oh really?
This is like watching Mourinho at United all over again.
Ooh, baby!
Ouch.
So that means previously I was a great,
Yeah, exactly.
powerful Stronghold Lord. So I'll take that. Alright, let's go. A couple more.
Oh, another guy said, "Wow, I thought it was going to be a bad day, but then I saw Firefly Worlds is live on YouTube."
Yes, mate.
Like
Who said that?
Trion.
Trion. Blessings to you.
Blessings to you, my child.
Like, ever since
Do you want to go to church right now?
You were saying like people wanted to be greeted, so I just adopted the sort of medieval vocabulary. I told you once I'm in this Stronghold 2 story world, I just I feel at home, so I start saying all the medieval feudal language. Right. I think that'll once the rest of my troops get here, that'll be my siege force. Mainly because I don't have enough gold. Sugar. Okay, so we'll add a condition to the challenge. I must complete this siege with only these troops that I have now sent over to this location. How about that?
Okay.
Sounds
You're getting
good.
attacked though.
Yeah, that's fine.
But they're put down, yeah.
Like
thought they were
water
sort of-
on rock. Okay, cool. Oh, there. See, this is why I love this map. Because of the detail.
Yeah.
A little signpost.
It's pretty good.
Death this way.
Victory that
Victory
way.
that way.
So your army goes past them. Like, oh, okay. Glory, turn right.
Yeah. Easy. Come on, crossbow man.
All right, before the siege, I'm going to do another quick lightning round of responses. Sorry if I can't answer your question. Yeah, we will get to it after reveal, but right now I'm just going to answer the ones that I can. So let's find a question. Oh, that's going to be memed, isn't it? Will there be a lot of animations between missions of the campaign like in Stronghold 2? Not animations, but there will be some cool stuff going on. We definitely want to make the single player sort of as cinematic as we possibly can. Definitely compared to Crusader 2. Another question. We'll be able to move the camera out even further. I would love to see a battlefield from super far. The camera angle will stay mostly sort of classic Stronghold, but we are looking to add new options in there. So I'll definitely suggest it. It would be nice to jump in and control the Lord in first person. Oh, I love the Legends third person mode. It's definitely on the stretch goal list. Can't confirm it, but it's definitely sort of in our minds. Any ideas on a mode that would last for days?
That's like called life, isn't it?
There's one that simply says message retracted. I wonder what that was.
Boy.
It's alright, Edgar, we didn't see it.
Here we go. I've now breached the side of Olaf's castle and we are entering the kingdom of Olaf. Gonna move up my... Everyone's on aggressive. Let's take a little look. If I don't do this, it's gonna be really embarrassing.
You're looking pretty good.
Just take care of these guys. Okay, easy gammy. Get my... I don't really know. Okay, everybody.
I'll do one more question real quick before Aaron wins, of course. Will the content quantity be measurable to Stronghold 1/Crusader 1, or will there be omissions like with Crusader 2? So with Stronghold Next, we're definitely looking to do more of a sort of story campaign-focused game. So you can definitely expect, like a proper full campaign. Whereas in Crusader 2, it was more about a few sort of short campaigns to sort of teach you the ropes, and then the main kind of bulk was the Crusader Trails. It will sort of be more like Stronghold 1 in the sense that you'll have a full single player campaign, and other stuff that we can't talk about just yet, but that will definitely be in there, and there will definitely be plenty of content in the game, and the more sort of classic style of content than in Crusader 2.
Indeed. Right, so...
Well, now I'm thinking you've told me everything about Stronghold Next. We really haven't.
Yes.
There's so much.
There's a bunch more
There's
stuff.
plenty to go.
There's plenty of stuff to go. Right, now we are taking out what I assume is Olaf's King's Gut or clan head gut. What do they call the...
Harvey's saying just sell everything and launch a full-scale attack.
What do you call this, Harvey? This is the best
I'm
I
not
got.
some amateur.
Well, the thing is... Oh no, this is not good. He's gonna... Come on, kill him. Yeah. Well, seeing as Olaf was turning out to be quite... He's alright. Well, actually, no, he's not. Oh, bloody hell, kill the war dogs.
I think my favourite comment so far is Timon, who said, "Really hope Strong Next will be a banger." I like that.
Like a good drum and bass track.
It's good.
I'll take out this final guy here. Actually, no, let's just head straight for Olaf, shall we? And we have breached the Saxon Hall. But my sword's been going up. I can't remember how hard Olaf is to kill, so hopefully these guys can take care of him. Oh, kill him. What's he looking like?
I think you got this. Well, Olaf's pretty hardcore, but...
Yeah. I just got my boldest.
Go on, zoom out for a victorious cinematic end to this. Yes!
Oh, I did it! I was
Yes!
on Olaf has been defeated.
Yes. Good. Well
Good
done.
stuff. I have...
If we had another 3 hours,
I
you could
have
probably beat...
prevailed. Well, unfortunately, I did lose the first. Thank you.
I need an air horn.
Thank you very much. Yeah. So there we have it. I lost the first attempt, the first mission. But the second mission, I regained my pride by killing one of the easiest AI in the game. But cool, we will end it there. We will do about, let's say, 10 minutes of any lasting questions. Again, give you a recap on what we have planned for the next few weeks in terms of video stuff. And also...
Take it away, Aaron.
Any... God.
Well, I know what they are, but
yeah.
You're better placed.
Yes.
As the director, I wouldn't ever dream to call you an editor.
It's too official. So yes, if you've got any questions, this is your final chance to ask them live. Although we do still answer a bunch of questions in like YouTube comments and stuff like that. But if you want to see them answered live, and we can actually answer them, then ask them now. Then we'll give a quick recap over the next few weeks in terms of video stuff, and then we will say our sad farewells for the time being.
Do you want to go through the video stuff first and let them give them time to
yes,
ask
I
questions?
will.
And then...
So, next week, as Nick said earlier on in the video, we have a Firefly in 2019 video planned, which will take you through various projects we'll be working on throughout the year, what shows and general places we'll be going. So maybe you can like try out the Stronghold Next demo, like Nick was talking about earlier, if we have one down the line. What else do we talk about in the video? New project.
Well, let's not reveal.
Oh yeah, well it comes out next week, so
yeah. But let's not. It's a good video. It's got lots of juicy info.
Lots of juicy info. And then week after that, we've got another special video planned, and a week after that,
another special
video. So,
it's going to be a good few.
Yeah,
the next 3 weeks are going to be quite juicy.
We can say this at the moment. Next 3 weeks, we have no filler planned. And when I say filler, I mean while I'm sure everybody loves them, Stronghold and Chill, Inspirations behind Stronghold, and all that stuff. And to give you a quick, if you do care, we do have future episodes of Inspirations behind Stronghold. One more episode tackling the European series, but a lot of people have been asking for a series dedicated to the Crusader series, which I will be doing this year among a bunch of other content that we have planned, mostly around Stronghold Next, also around certain other projects. But yeah, so the Crusader series will be happening, as well as hopefully a Stronghold and Chill episode with Simon, and one with myself, which Nick will be conducting.
And it's also worth saying as well that, like, you know, because we're doing the gameplay reveal for Stronghold Next, you know, in the sort of in the near future, like the videos this year will be way more focused on. You'll actually get to see Stronghold Next. Yeah. It won't just be us talking about sort of our plans and all that kind of stuff.
So we do appreciate over the last, especially over 2018, in fact, it was quite a lot of community stuff. But that's because we've just been working really hard behind the scenes on, Stronghold Next and other things, which we're now hopefully ready to show you in the coming months.
Yeah.
And once everything is ready and, we've got it to a point where we're really happy to show it, we will then show it. And then after that point, we can start doing a bunch more like really focused and cool content about our new stuff, rather than, the last year, which has been more focused on one, our old legacy titles, and two, the studio itself.
Yeah.
But we do appreciate
last year was very much like a development year.
Yeah, exactly.
Video games take ages to make.
Yeah, true.
Okay, cool. Should we go through some questions?
Yes.
Should we field them together instead of just me doing it? Should we like...
So one each?
All right. So, again, I apologise if I don't answer your question. It's purely because it kind of has to wait until after the gameplay reveal, and we have to pull back certain information so that I can actually kind of use it for marketing.
Mm-hmm.
What the Stronghold Next will be? ? Excellent question. I don't know what the answer is to that.
But we're pretty sure it'll be answered by the...
Is castle building going to be more complex in Stronghold Next? I would say like the economies, especially compared to Crusader 2, will feel fresh and have sort of added sort of mechanical sim layers on it. So yes, it will be more complex in that way. One person simply says, "Can I have a demo?" If you come to a show this year,
wait, friendo.
Yeah.
Imagine if you just
come to a show this year, and if you can't, we're going to be uploading sort of gameplay to the YouTube channel, and hopefully doing a beta at some point as well. So we've got your back, even if you're not going to, Germany, UK, US.
I mean, I would like to take the opportunity to say that we would absolutely love to show you a bunch of gameplay, but it hinders on the point where we're ready to show it and stuff.
The time has to be right.
Yeah. So once the time is right, we're gonna at our best judgment show you things that we think are really cool, and we understand that you guys want to see gameplay. Like I understand, for example, like the Rage 2 stuff is like they did we were talking about this the other day, whereas like they did a live action like announcement with no gameplay at all
a day before the
game reveal, and I was just like, that's cool, but show me some gameplay. I need to know, because that's what the whole project's about, right?
Yeah.
So we fully understand that people want to see gameplay. It's just a point of when we're ready to show it.
Yeah. And the gameplay for Rage 2 was awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
So another question simply says, "Are US ? If you're asking if the game will support Russian, yes. How large are the maps going to be? We're going to have extra large maps in the game, so plenty big. What else? Why don't you guys make Simon into an AI lord? Oh, we should definitely do that. He'd totally be up for that as well.
Well, considering he's like, he's. I hope I'm not wrong in saying this, but he's the one who decides what sort of AI lord is going to be. So that might be a bit of an ego trip for him. Yeah. Be like, yes, I will be in the game. There's been a disappointing amount of life questions.
Yeah.
We have not nearly talked about what our first date meal is. Or,
Yeah. Can we see more decorative buildings in Stronghold Next? We're definitely going to be focusing on a lot of attention to detail.
Yeah.
With the structures, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
What that means in terms of like customization or options, we're not 100% yet, but you can expect lots of like juicy, nice castle detail basically going on in what you see, from like towers to the economy to how your castle looks. Being very vague here, but only because I have to.
Well, generally with the new setting, it allows the artist to be a bit more experimental.
Yeah.
So it will just look different.
Yeah. Exactly. Sort of most immediate level. Will Stronghold Next have stone castles? The castles will have stones in them. I feel like that could be anything, but yes, there will be stones in the castles. Would you like to release the old Strongholds for phones?
We do have a surprising amount of comments about people wanting Crusader and Stronghold HD on their either tablet or phone.
Yeah.
So,
thanks, Aaron.
Well,
we did Strong Kingdoms on phones, obviously.
But it's another mission.
It's about having time
and
do it. Really,
Kingdoms is a game which was somewhat
makes sense for phones.
Stronghold.
I feel like Stronghold will be like it would maybe be playable on like an iPad.
On an iPad, yeah, and maybe like a simplified.
Because I know that Total War have done like a few versions of their older titles. Like I know they do like Rome 1.
Is it Rome? Yeah.
It'd
be interesting.
And they must have got that working on phones. I'd be interested to check that out and see how that's done.
I mean, it's
because certainly without changing the UI, like you'd need a tablet with a slightly bigger screen.
I mean, I could sit here and as a videographer say we could do that, but then you'd have to ask.
The marketing people don't know what they're.
No, but you have to ask like a 2D or UX artist.
UX or UI artist, Got one person asking quite a few times, will we because obviously we're playing Stronghold 2, so they're asking if we're going to have the ability to see inside buildings in the game. You will be able to see like different layers inside buildings when you go inside and you put troops inside, sort of mainly just for like a like a usability thing, so you can actually see, it's really clear what troops you've got hidden away in the building, or like up a tower or something like that. So just from a sort of like a player RTS kind of control point of view, we'll definitely be able to do that. Whether we have like really detailed interiors or not hasn't been decided yet, but you'll definitely be able to see inside buildings, and it won't just be sort of everything obscuring your view. We want to make especially things like towers just like really, really sort of believable and straightforward and easy to control, and not just like this mound of units inside a tower
well, it's like
that can just kill everything that comes at you, basically.
Speaking of our most subscribed YouTubers the other day, or earlier on the stream, sorry, I was watching a Quill stream earlier, and he said a very good point about he doesn't really care about graphics or even like presentation as a whole, as long as like in a strategy game things are clear.
Yeah,
and there's clarity about what each thing is and how
the visual language needs to be really sort of easy to understand.
So there's a big focus on that. And if you haven't checked out Quill18, he's a very good content creator and streamer.
All right, let's finish then on a general question. What's your favorite RTS game outside of Stronghold?
It's got to be.
Is it one from your childhood by any chance?
Oh no! Actually, no. Teenage years. Warcraft 3, because in terms of just don't want to sit here and smear my Stronghold reputation, but it is the RTS game I've spent the most time in. Yeah. Mainly because of the not the mod. What would you call them? Or the map making, the map editor in that game. Yeah. So you had so many different like maps and modes that were completely separate from the main game, and there was one called Battle for Middle-earth. Where as a young teenager, like 12, 13, 14, I was absolutely obsessed with Lord of the Rings, right? And they had this like Battle for Middle-earth thing where each player, and it was like an 8-player multiplayer game. Okay. And each player had like a section of, there was like Minas Tirith, Osgiliath, Rohan, and Mordor, what's the minus Morgul and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and each player had their own separate bit. And they
For a second, I thought you were like, "What's that one?" Oh, the Shire.
Yeah.
But you were actually like,
And each player had their own separate bit and had their own sort of troops to command within that place.
okay.
And then you all just like strategize together because it was 4v4.
What's it called?
It was just like a Battle for Middle Earth mod on
I'll check
Warcraft
it
3.
out. Man.
Well, they're doing Warcraft 3 Reforged, aren't they? So hopefully that makes a comeback, and I will be spending hours upon hours pretending
10,000 hours logged.
pretending I am the steward of Gondor. Yes, but yeah, that'd be Warcraft 3 would be mine. I'd say. What about yourself?
RTS. Wow. The one that always sticks out in my mind is CNC Generals.
Oh yeah,
Conquer. It was like the first. Was it the first 3D Command and Conquer? I think it was. Because I'm pretty sure like they had like Red Alert, and then they had all the Tiberian ones, which were kind of like 2.5D, like isometric. I'm pretty sure Generals was the first 3D one. And yeah,
it might be.
I just remember like playing online with a mate and just crushing the AI repeatedly over and over again, which is what people love doing in Stronghold. You know, there's a certain appeal in just
Generals was good.
waiting for them to get a nuke and then slapping them down.
Exactly.
Don't you use WMDs? Okay, cool. So, if you ask the question and we didn't answer it, it's either because we've run out of time or we simply cannot answer it until after the gameplay reveal. But this won't be the last stream we'll do because quite enjoyed this and we feel like viewers quite enjoyed it as well. So, I think we'll be doing one of these again soon. So if your question wasn't asked today, come back on the next stream. We'll try and announce it further in advance next time. And ask then and tune in next week for some Stronghold Next and other Firefly news.
Indeed. Bye.
Thanks a lot, everyone.